Guys, y'all see what it says. Former Yale student acquitted of the wrath of grapes in 2018 has been cleared to sue his accuser. You see the date. This was the 17th of last month. That's the former student there. I know I'm going to screw his name up. Saifullah Khan. Looks like a garden variety gringo, but well, not gringo. The never mind. I'll leave it alone. Uh, a former Yale student who was acquitted of that in 2018, but later ousted from the Ivy League institution, can sue his accuser for defamation over statements she made during a school hearing. The Connecticut Supreme Court ruled this summer. Khan 30 has had a $110 million defamation lawsuit pending excuse me, against the Ivy League institution since 2019. They need to just go ahead and cough up them Gitas. Khan has been fighting to bring his accuser, a fellow student, into the suit over a 2018 university hearing that eventually resulted in his expulsion. Connecticut's High Court, I know it's Connecticut, High Court granted Khan's request in June. The court ruled that their accuser shouldn't receive qualified immunity from her school testimony that Khan done that to her following a Halloween party in 2015. Qualified immunity protects people from being sued for statements they made in the judicial cases or quasi-judicial cases. But the High Court said the university hearing wasn't a stand-in court proceeding since Khan wasn't given the opportunity to cross-examine the accuser. For absolute immunity to apply, why should anybody get immunity for lying on somebody that might have sent them to jail for long periods of time or lose hundreds of thousands or whatever, anything? What Grandmaster, what Melly Mel say, the wife took the kids, the car in the crib, and the man's world. So much for women's lib. For absolute immunity to apply, fundamental fairness requires meaningful cross-examination. Gotcha. So they're going to show him, are they going to show the chick that wrongfully accused him, that pretty much lied, well, I'll just say it, lied on him? During the hearing, Khan's team listened to the woman's testimony from a separate room and never got the opportunity to question her. What kind of court is this? Kangaroo court. The court ruling said this left his defense attorney to act as a potted plant. Court also said the Yale hearing couldn't be considered quasi-judicial because it didn't make the woman testify under oath and didn't provide Khan's side with a transcript from the testimony. Khan is a native of Afghanistan. I've been to Afghanistan. He don't look like any Afghan I've ever seen. Started attending the school on a full scholarship in 2012 and majored in neuroscience. So he's a whiz kid. Education derailed. Yep. 21-year-old acquaintance made the claim. He took advantage of her while she was extremely drunk following an off-campus Halloween costume party. I'm telling y'all, when I was younger, number one, I don't drink alcohol anyway. But anytime there's drunk chicks around, I'm out. Because I'm like, man, I'm in the Army. I can't afford this. Because all it's going to take, I knew then, one of these pill heads to say that I knew. No. Khan was suspended from classes amid the allegations, despite widespread opposition to his return, including a petition of 7,800 signatures. He was kicked out in 2019. Khan's lawyer, Norm Pattis, said, "We are delighted and look forward to the trial." The accuser's lawyer didn't immediately return a request for comment Sunday. See, like I say, man, they know they can say whatever, and they'll never have to fess up for what they do. I mean, there's case upon case upon case where men have been in jail 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, 15, 40 years, and then find out he didn't do it. DNA exonerated him, or on her deathbed, or is she old now and then decide to come forth, he didn't do it. But she don't go to jail. See, the way I see it is, it ought to be the law of the land. Every state, just period. If you fib and someone goes to prison, for whatever time they done, that's the exact same time you need to do. That's what you need to do. Exact time. And if they done time and then went to death row, and I ain't talking Suge Knight, Snoop Dogg, and Dr. Dre, and they got put out to pasture, they worm food now. If they was on death row for 12 years, 12 years and 12 days, you need to be on death row for 12 years and 12 days. And on day number 13, you need to return to the potter's ground too. That should be, I wish if I could wave a magic wand, it would be that way all 50 states, every last one of them. And let's see what these false accusations, see how that turns out. See, when there's no penalty for you lying on somebody, they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop. So, I hope you win. Con. I got to get my Captain Kirk on. Con. Dun 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 dun. Star Trek music. Y'all be good and be safe. Bye.